Hello guys, it's Nikita Mahlich here, Epiphany Guy, and today I would love to share with you two simple steps how can you achieve all the goals in your life. It's very simple and straightforward. Let's keep going. And I will just tell you it's right now the first goal is giving value, and the second goal, it can be goal two, is um, is asking for what you want. Yes, giving value and asking for what you want. And I just would love to share with you like my experience. Yes, so why I'm telling you that because I just had it right now, and that's why I just stopped here on the in the middle of the street, like people going around, and I just feel inspired like to share with you that information right now. And what was happening, recently I was an employee and trying myself as an employee. It's the biggest personal growth company to the top, Mind Valley, all other jobs I had in the US and everything. And I just realized, that I can be an employee. It's always like fucked up, like it doesn't work out, I get fired, and everything doesn't work. And I just realized that I should do something for myself. And it's you should like have courage, to do that. And it's so like you don't feel so safe, because what about the clients and everything. And like based on my experience, I already have a system and everything. I'm like a teacher, yes, a coach, mentor. So what I'm doing like enhance the language skills in the companies, yes. And I work like in L'Oreal, Mars Incorporated, OLX, but through other companies, so the payment was like not so high. But and I just returned. I started like thinking about my company. I created like my importance like pillars and everything. So and then I just need clients, so I have my system, I have everything, but how to invite clients, like advertising myself, nothing that nothing works so much. Of course we want like fast results, but it's like so long time where to take money. I don't want to be applied anymore, right? So what's happening, I just also like asking for what you want, so as a universe every day. So it's from Christy Marie Sheldon, and it's like energetic statement. I know you can be like a little bit skeptic about that, but just try it, just try it. And you see, so it's called like how what would it take, what would it take for abundance to show in my life? Yes, what would it take for me to have these clients? What would it take for me to be successful entrepreneur? Every single day just asking this question, and miracles, they just happen. The universe is listening to you every single day. So I remember, and I was like walking through right now in Kiev, Ukraine. I was walking like in the center, and this woman, she approached me. This woman, she was like from one of the biggest like hiring companies in Ukraine. And I used to work this through other company, but she just remembered me and she said, wow, wow, wow. And we started talking. She said, wow, Nikita, I want like still we have like those teachers, but I don't feel that I grow with them, and we kind of miss you, and I like your system, you give like so much. So let's try and start our lessons together. I really would love to enhance my language. And you see how it's working, and still I just received from previous companies that I work with like the clients from the same requests. They telling me like, Nikita, right now that we have like those people who teach us, the coaches, they don't give like we don't feel that we are so grow, it's not so open conversation. So what is it? They just don't give as much value as I was giving. So the first thing is give value. So when you give value, when you outwork, people just remember you. People remember you in comparison to others, and they will just connect you in the end anyway. So I know, I know it's kind of sometimes it's difficult, especially when you do what you don't like. Yes, for me, it took a lot of time. It took a lot of time to eventually find out what I would love in my life. Yes, and if you're still like looking for purpose in your life, just go back to your childhood. Go back to your childhood right now and remember what you're what you were good at. And I remember that I was like like sharing information with small kids, you know, like teaching them about planets and everything. So that's why I'm like a teacher. I'm a coach. I like sharing information, giving to people, have insights. Like I see myself as a keynote transformational speaker. So and so I'm a little bit just digressed from the topic, but you see, I feel like really excited because it just happened now, and she was like telling me that, you know, and okay, even if you do like something that you don't like, you're really happy. You're just one of those like 20% of people who are like fulfilled, you know. Right now 70%, 80% of people, they're not fulfilled in their lives in regard to work. They hate their jobs, yes. So if you're like your job here, I just applause to you, you know, it's really cool, man. But if you're still not fulfilled, still try to find the value. Find something that you truly like doing and give to people. Still, don't, you know, if you're in negative, so you something don't like doing, and you still like, and you also like give your negativity. It's like negative on negative. You know, in mathematics, minus on minus gives plus, but here it doesn't work like that. It's a universe. So it's the law of attraction. Yes. So if you want to just give something, find something, you know, and then you'll be on your way. And you always just remember that if it's still not your thing, just give this good, positive thing and find for your own. Yeah, and still giving value, because I remember when I was doing like that's like other jobs which not connected to teaching, and still when you try to be good to people, they just return to you. They're your own clients, and they're your friends, and there are people that you like spending time, you know, and you feel fulfilled, you know. When you feel fulfilled, it's not about like receiving life eventually. If you're, I don't know, it's for me, it's for a lot of people, I don't know how for you, but have you noticed when you give, you feel like you're more fulfilled in life, right? So and that's what's happening. And I just tried, I remember I was like teaching those companies. It took me a long time, you know, to go to L'Oreal, Mars Incorporated, and but still, you know, I tried to surpass the requirement. So I always give more. I give like how it's called, like a personal approach, you know. And they just were, wow, Nikita, you're just spending so much time. And they know my low payment, you know, how much you receive, and how much time I was just spending, and to enhance those employees, and I implement like personal growth, everything. Because what? Because even though I just was a teacher, yes, okay, business language teacher, but I felt like I was striving to become like a coach, a transformation speaker. And what? I was coming and I was becoming transformation. So never like allow your job like put you into those constraints. Be who you are, you know, and they will accept you, they will appreciate it. You know, it was like really crazy when I just giving this like personal growth approaches, and they just, oh, I don't believe in it, and what the shit you're talking about, right? But eventually you just enhance your also like persuading skills and whatsoever. So just give value. And uh, and how you can give value, also like think how you can do that. It's very simple, you know. We're in brand new world, you know. Now you can open your phone and you can get you can reach all the information. You can get whatever you want, yes, and you can even get certified, and for right now for not a lot of money, you know. I would advise, I will write below, like right now, very cool, like a new skill academy. It's really like certified, and sometimes their cost is like $300, but sometimes they have huge discounts, which is $25 for a course. And you can get like certified psychologist, or even like life coach. So at least like certification to start, you know. So, and if you, for example, teaching as I did, I started like, or if you're working with people, learn psychology, learn life coaching, yes. Read about how to Dale Carnegie, yes, all the skills, how to enhance it. Or for example, if you feel that you're lacking something, just look at this area and just realize that you're lacking it, like people telling you, and just enhance it. Just go to you probably know Kindle, right? Go to Kindle, just get a book. It just a few bucks, and but in future how much you'll receive, right? And go to, if okay, you don't have time to read, go to Audible, listen to it. Yes, listen to it and strive. Yes, take some notes. So everything, all the information is open. You can find everything for free. Just Google it. How to become a better speaker, how to get better relationship at work, how to I don't know, how to, for example, I don't know, you're just telling me, right? How to, for example, yeah, how to enhance my salary. Yes, for example, that guy, I will teach you how to get rich. Yes, and mm, Ramit, 30, right? I just don't remember his surname. I will leave it in captions. And you can actually read his book, but you can watch on YouTube, right? A lot of like for free, and get like the main pieces of advice. It's impact theory, right? Impact theory, everything, whatever you want to find, you just find, or Google it. A lot of professionals, you can just, from listening to them, you can Google them and get to know if they're professionals or not, and you can learn from them and enhance yourself. Everything is visible and transparent now, so you can make it and you can give a lot of value. So what's happened, I just started, and we just met, and I enhanced my prices, already like on the next level. So I said, no longer I will allow myself to be paid like that low. It's also like sending this to universe. It's too like it's listening to you now, and it's very powerful when you say no longer, yes, or no more, I'll be paid like that, And when you're telling that, something interesting happens. So you're going to be paid more. It will be like step by step, but and what? And she said yes, for sales, that brand new price for much higher, 2 3 times. She said yes, and we're just starting like saying, and she's ready because she understands how much value I'm going to give. Yes, she understands that it's not about just enhancing her language, the person, her skills at work. Like, we just connected when we are open, transparent. It's also like my company right now, yes, so Epiphany that I created triangle, yes, so it's transparency, union, contribution. Yes, transparency, union, contribution. It means that when people are transparent, they understand each other, trust, they unite, appreciate each other, and then they attain the last levels of muscle pyramid, and they what it's self-actualization, it's self-transcendence, and they're ready to contribute, and they become like wow people. Yes, and that's what I'm trying to do, to create wow people. And yeah, just feel so inspired. And that we are starting everything doing, and I'm in this situation, I just started my company, not too many clients, still just writing, and I'm just in this hardships. No more, I'm going like to be employed again. And I remember it was just just prioritizing, but it's like went to the last step, like connecting to HR. I need like to connect it to some companies to give them my services. Yes, enhancing their English, and coaching in business sphere too, as like just getting my MBA, and I already like have how so customer support teams that I help them to enhance their skills and everything. So and so I give her so much value. She's fulfilled. She's improving her English. Everything great in business area, and it's also like I implement psychological approach, because you see people, and she has like her own thing, or style of learning, of perceiving information and behaving. Yes, and you just learn it there. How can I just make the best, and if you don't know, if you don't have this like psychology skills or everything, just ask the people and try just different ways. Don't stick to one thing, just try something else, and you will see, and you will just enhance it, and you will just create your own stuff, become entrepreneur. So, and the lesson like finished today, and I just asked her, you know, like, I don't know, you're just working for this like company, you just connected with a lot of like HRs and everything, and I just asked her like, I'm right now like started, here's like my YouTube channel, I just started it. She said she opened it, you know. If you want to start your YouTube channel, I really recommend I write it Marina Magilka. You know, she's like amazing, just it's for 14 days, and she just how to create amazing thumbnail, all like analytics, all the stuff, so it's crazy. And I just overcome myself, and that's why I'm talking to you right now, you know. So just listen to this, where like some information get it for free and everything. So she's amazing, amazing woman, who just made her from Russia to San Francisco with three cool businesses, you know, and it's amazing. Like people, it's giving so much value to, again, giving value. And and here I was like in front of this moment today in the office, and I was like, yeah, I just started my company's YouTube channel, and I just need, so I'm looking for some clients. You know, I already have system, everything works, and I know that I can hire employees, everything, and have people, but I don't have clients now. And for the price, of course. And she said, okay, let me help. And if you just go, maybe you can go to my working place, and we go to her working place, and it's just an office. It's Saturday, it's no people. It's actually today international holiday, it's the day of Independence Day in Ukraine. And she she what she says, we are sitting together, yes, and she's like starting like looking for the clients, everything. And it's so cool, you know, and also, you know, it's also like giving value, even though people can be not entirely like conscious of that, but it's how we work it. And she's just trying like to give me like those clients, and also she has like unfinished work to do, and she says, oh, I need like to, for example, that client, and I need for that company. Yes, we want her to be like hired by this company. And I need to answer to the employer in English about her, and what is the best way. Can you just help me? And of course, and I again like giving value. Yes, so also like become professional also ways. And what it means like being an entrepreneur, if you can at least somehow like succeed in a lot of tasks, you know. And then you know how to succeed it, but in the future you just understand that you can just give it to other people like who are more professional, you know. You can finish it, you understand how it works, but you can give it to more successful people. So so um and what's happened after, yeah, so I'm just helping her, I challenge you, and again like giving value. So like grammarly, use grammarly, like I just paid version, but I was sharing her with her, you know. Also one thing, you can share a lot of with people, but sometimes you just have to sit and give it to them like by your hands. Just okay, now we're doing that, we're installing grammarly, we're copying your text that you translate, we're putting there. Oh, you see, here's some articles, not enough articles. You hear series like too wordy. Yes, here you can enhance your word. And now you just, you know, I just really fast, you know, I just do it, and she looks at me and just do it, I create it, and now I'm saying, yeah, now we see it. And this right now, this letter for your employer, he will be much like likelier, it's much more probable that he or she will hire your client. And she said, wow, that's cool. And she's like, okay, here's like Toyota company, here's H&M. Yes, he's like, okay, how can I connect to them? Okay, tell them that she was like in Nestle company, so you can connect her, like you're like got someone from Nestle company from sales marketing, so just get to her. Then H&M, she's like Swedish, so you can say just straight start talking to her in English and everything. And they need to enhance their employees, it's because they're working with English clients. And you know, and again she wants like something like to help her, and I give her, and this one, that's how it works. You know, you just give well, you give more, and you just receive. And this is like amazing, that feeling. And right now I have 10 contacts. I have 10 contacts of the leading companies in Ukraine. Leading companies in Ukraine. Of course, I I have to prepare my pitch, you know. but I'm working on that, so I will try to do that. And also like one thing, like giving value, it's also you can. I just received a letter from one of my students. Okay, sorry for digression. Let me finish that thought. So yes, giving value, and at first like giving value for free, and it's about like coaching. So give your clients, if you have clients or something, like to try you for free. And if you're really professional, they just stay and they're ready to pay you a lot. So just for free, the beginning will stay to you. So give all your best, continue giving best, give value. And also just one thing, if you're just too caring about like getting clients, getting abundance, etc., if you're just caring too much and you're exhausted and you're just worried, it doesn't work with universe, like based on my experience. And and right now I'm just digressing. When you're just work, have you ever won something? Have you ever received something when you were sad, when you were worried, when you were anxious? Never, right? So now I change, and you see, now I'm talking to you from the positive side. And what's happening, the universe is already responding. Right now I'm talking to you, and I just received one more student from one of the platforms, and the price there is quite high, and I know that as a student, like I will get it, like that client, and with such a high price. Yes. And recently, like the past week, I was just so caring about like receiving clients money. Oh no, I don't want this is like employment, ta ta ta. And I didn't get anything. And right now, when you just change your perspective, it just started coming. I feel it. So this is a spell binding. Yeah, and this is how it works. So guys, let me know, have if you remember that, yes, when you gave value and you received a lot. Yes, and just comment like regarding, maybe you have your own story, or maybe you want to ask me how to like give value in the correct way, like in your case, or how to ask correctly. Yes, of course you can just come and ask, um, like by what you want at the beginning. Some bloggers, they just when the video starts, they just subscribe. How can you subscribe to something that if I don't know what it is, right? If I'm going to receive value, not that way. So when you give value, then you ask for what you want. When you give value, you ask for what you want. This is how the energy, and just two simple steps, and you just grow professionally when you give value, when you just enhance yourself, and you, wow, you're just completely the other person. Wow. You see, so by giving and receiving, you even become, so you receive much more. And that's what I'm asking the universe every single day. why do I why do I have an opportunity to give so much and receive even more? Yes. So if you're also interested in those like energetic statements that I do, or I call it my epiphany book of life, that like I have 35 questions that I ask myself every day to the universe. I call them like lofty queries, lofty questions that allow me like to surpass and go forward. If you'd love me to share with you that, also like comment, and like I will be able to share with you that concept too. If you're interested in some questions, could be like business wise, how to get more clients, or I don't know, whatever you want, how to grow, I can just talk about that. And probably like future videos, I will try to post like one video a week. I'll try to do that. Maybe I won't have like so much time like uh, editing. I will have, okay, self-talk. Yes, I will have time to edit it. So, and to make it like more interactive. So yeah, I'm going like to talk about like its subconsciousness. Yes, how to rewire, because we just it's 2 times per day we can rewire our subconsciousness, and we function like 95% from our subconsciousness, and how to overcome self-sabotage. So also like tell me if you're interested in that. So I have like a lot of topics to talk, but I want just to talk about something that you're interested in. Yes. Just let me know. So thank you, million. I love you all, and if you're interested, you can also like subscribe to my Instagram down. It's Nikita, um yeah, Nikita Epiphany. You will find it down. And my Facebook, Nikita Mahlich, Mahlych. find me on LinkedIn if you'd like to collaborate and work. And what else? Like, that's it. Thank you, Milan, like for listening, for your time. I truly appreciate it. I love you, and see you soon. Whether you all enjoy life. This life is amazing, you know. It was Epiphany guy. Enjoy your day. See you. Bye bye.